If you had a chance, would you move to New York, Tokyo, or London? Many of you are like to move to this major city. If not, you would like to visit them anyway. Some of you might already travel to this city as tourists or temporary residents, or perhaps you have heard about them. So, good day, everyone. Today, we will be discussing the global city. And at the end of this discussion, we will be find out and identify the attributes of global city and analyze how cities serve as engine of globalization.
Global City is a major urban center that plays a key role in the global economy, politics, and culture. These cities are hubs for international business, finance, technology, and innovation, often influencing global markets and decision making. Global cities typically have advanced infrastructure, a diverse population, and strong connections to other major cities worldwide. Examples of global cities include New York and Tokyo, in which these cities attract multinational corporations, skilled workers, making them critical centers of economic and cultural exchange. Say, for example, Tokyo. Tokyo, Japan, one of the world's largest stock exchange, also called as the Tokyo Stock Exchange, or TSE, because of their technological and industrial powerhouse such as Sony and Toyota. What is a stock exchange? A stock exchange is a marketplace where buyers and sellers trade stocks, bonds, and other securities. It provides a regulated environment for companies to raise capital by selling shares to investors. Some people regard cities to be global simply because they are beautiful, wonderful locations to live in.
Globality refers to the increasing interconnectedness of economies, businesses, and societies across the world. It's shaped by the trade, finance, and technology, and the movement of the people and ideas. These indicators determine how countries and businesses influence global markets, create opportunities for growth, and remain competitiveness in an ever-changing economic landscape. Understanding this factor is very essential for analyzing economic success and sustainability in a world where no economy operates in isolation. The first attribute is economic power. It is a nation's or company's ability to shape global markets, trade policies, and industries. For example, the United States demonstrates economic power through its currency, as the US dollar is the main currency used in global trade and finance. Additionally, American companies such as an Apple and Microsoft dominates the global technology industry, setting trends and influencing customers' behavior worldwide. China, on other hand, is an economic powerhouse, has used large-scale investment such as the Belt and Road initiatives to strengthen its influence across Asia, Africa, and Europe. By funding infrastructure projects in many countries, China secures access to valuable resources and expands its trade networks. On a corporate level, Amazon's and Google demonstrate economic power by controlling major sectors of online commerce and digital services, shaping the way businesses operate globally. The second one is economic opportunity. It is the global city means the availability of jobs, business growth, and chances for innovation. A city that provides strong opportunities will attract people from different countries who want to work, start businesses, and invest. When a city has a strong economy, companies thrive and workers have a better career options. Let's take Dubai as an example. Dubai has transformed into a major business hub by creating tax-free zones, which allow companies to operate without paying high taxes. This has attracted many international businesses, leading to job creation and economic growth. Dubai also has a modern infrastructure including advanced transportation, world-class airports, and a smart technology system, making it easier for businesses to operate and expand. Another example is Singapore, which has become one of the strongest economies in the world by focusing on education, technology, and finance. The city invests heavily in training its workforce, ensuring that people have the skills needed for high-paying jobs. Singapore is also home to many global banks and technology companies, creating a strong and stable job market. Because of these factors, businesses and individuals see Singapore as a great place to invest and grow. When a city provides strong economic opportunity, it creates a cycle of growth. Businesses expand, more jobs are created, and the economy continues to strengthen, attracting even more talents and investment. The third one is economic competitiveness. So, what is economic competitiveness? It is city stays ahead in the global economy by investing in industries, technology, and infrastructure. These cities set global trends, influence international markets, and drive technological advancement that impact the rest of the world. For instance, in Shanghai in China has grown into a global financial and manufacturing powerhouse. With one of the world's busiest ports, it plays a central role in global trade, connecting China to markets in Europe, the Americas, and Africa. Its financial district attracts international investors, reinforcing its position as a global economic leader. Seoul, home to global giants like Samsung, stay competitive through constant innovation. These companies influence global technology, shaping industry like electronics, automotive, and telecommunication. Seoul advancement in 5G networks and AI research push globalization further by making technology more accessible worldwide. In the United States, San Francisco and Silicon Valley drive global competitiveness in technology, home to tech giants like Apple, Google, and Tesla.
Global cities are center of authority due to their concentrated economic power, political influence, and role as a hub for international finance, trade, and cultural exchange, making them key nodes in the global system. This convergence of economic powerful houses make it nerve center for economic decision making, thereby its position as a center of authority. For example, Metro Manila is larger than Singapore City, but Singapore City holds a stronger position than the Philippines due to its centralized and efficient government, strong economic performance, and a history of effective leadership. Another attribute of global city is it is the home for large international organizations due to their location, which enable easy access to major market, advanced transportation, and communication network. And most important is global city provides a level of political stability, security, and neutrality that is essential for international organizations to operate efficiently. For example, World Bank, or also known as International Bank for Reconciliation and Development, or IBRD, is located in Washington DC, and we all know that Washington DC is the most secured city in the world. Global cities have emerged as a center of higher learnings and culture due to their unique ability to attract and nurture top talents from people around the world. These cities are hubs for renowned university research institution and cultural organization, offering a diverse range of academic program, research opportunity, and cultural activity. The presence of these institutions create a vibrant ecosystem that fosters intellectual curiosity, creativity, and innovation, making the global city magnet for students, scholars, and artists. For example, Harvard University is dream university for all students in the world because it is a world-class university and produces multi-talented, knowledgeable students, and it is located, and take note, it is located in Cambridge, Massachusetts, United Nations. And lastly, Global City has cultural power due to their unique ability to attract and showcase diverse cultural expression. influence cultural trends and tastes globally, shape cultural narratives and identities, and drive innovation and create through their economic and technological. As hub for cultural production, consumption, and exchange, Global City continue to shape the cultural landscape of the world, reflecting and refracting the complexity of globalization, identify, and cultural expression.
Challenges in global cities refers to the complex problems and difficulties that arise from rapid urbanization, growth, and globalization, affecting social, environmental, economic, infrastructure, and governance aspects. Global cities face numerous challenges that impact their sustainability, livability, and competitiveness. For example, Tokyo, one of the world's largest and most populous cities, faces a lot of challenges. Urbanization and overcrowding. Tokyo is growing very fast and getting too crowded. By 2025, there will be 38 million people living there. This is putting a lot of pressure on the city's resources like housing, transportation, and utilities. As a result, housing is becoming too expensive and it's hard to find affordable places to live. Income inequality. Tokyo has a big problem with economic inequality. Rich people live in nice, expensive neighborhoods, while poor people live in small, old apartments in not so nice areas. This creates a gap between the rich and the poor, making it hard for people to get good education, healthcare, and jobs, which affects Tokyo's overall quality of life. Environmental degradation. Tokyo has a problem with air pollution, especially during rush hour. When many cars are on the roads, this makes the air dirty and unhealthy to breathe. To fix this problem, Tokyo has started doing things to reduce pollution, like using cleaner energy and making cars less polluting. On the other hand, another example is Beijing, China's capital, is at risk of terrorism because of several reasons. It has important buildings and landmarks that could be targets, such as government office and popular tourist spots like the Great Wall. China also has disagreements with neighboring countries and faces internal security issues, making it a potential target for terrorists. Infrastructure and transportation. Tokyo has a very good transportation system, but it still gets very crowded during peak hours. This means that roads and public transportation like trains and buses can get too full, causing delays and making it hard for people to get around the city. Housing affordability. Tokyo's housing is a very expensive, making it hard for people to find affordable places to live. Many residents have to live in small apartments that cost a lot of money, or they have to commute for a long time to get to work, which can be stressful and tiring. To address these challenges, Tokyo has implemented various initiatives, such as investing in sustainable transportation system like hydrogen-powered buses. Also, they are implementing green infrastructure such as parks and green roofs. Also, promoting affordable housing and community development programs. And also, they enhance public healthy service, including mental healthy support. While Tokyo is a unique case, its challenges and responses offer valuable lessons for other global cities.
A global city is a major center for business, technology, and culture. Cities like New York, London, and Tokyo are example because they connect people and businesses across the world. These cities bring economic growth, create jobs, and attract investment. However, they also highlight a major problem which is poverty, and equality. Many poor people in these cities struggle with a high cost of living, lack of affordable housing, and job insecurity. In global cities, poor people often work in jobs that are essential for the city's daily life, such as cleaning, construction, food delivery, public transportation, and street vending. These workers are paid low wages while the cost of living continues to rise because they cannot afford high rents in central areas. Many of them live in informal settlements or slums on the edge of the city, often lacking clean water, sanitation, and electricity. So let's proceed with the word gentrification and displacement. As cities develop, wealthy people and businesses move in, buying land and building expensive apartments, offices, and shopping centers. This process, called gentrification, increases property values, making it harder for poor families to afford rent. Many are forced to leave their homes, sometimes without proper compensation or relocation plans. For example, in New York City, USA, gentrification has affected areas like Brooklyn and Harlem, where longtime residents, mostly from working class communities, have been pushed out by rising rents. Wealthier professionals move in, changing the neighborhood, replacing local stores with expensive restaurants and boutiques, and making it unaffordable for the original residents. So in Barcelona, Spain, housing prices have skyrocketed due to tourism and foreign investments in real estate. Many apartments are being converted into short-term rentals for tourists, making it harder for local residents to find affordable homes. This has led to protests as people demand government action to regulate housing costs.